I'm a crier. Laugh, I can still beat you up. But here's the deal. You gotta let go. And then there's one, this is gonna probably, some of y'all ain't gonna like this, but there's something that we call a sex appeal mask. Oh. Yeah, everybody. But here's the deal. You laugh, but you're one I'm talking about. Here's the deal. This is killing this age group. It's killing. It's killing my age group. It's killing the people younger than you that shouldn't even know what it is. It's killing people way older than me that should have put on some loose clothes a long time ago. But here's the deal. You get it and you think you got to wear like a shorter skirt or a lower shirt or a higher heel or maybe some tighter clothes. Because you want them to see more of what you got, right? You know? But here's the thing. They think the reason this happens is because they think that's what's right. Because of maybe a look that they got at a party or something they were at when they wore it, or maybe that secret text that nobody knows about, or maybe that Snapchat you think nobody saw. But it's the only approval they've ever had. So you can't be hating on them, but you got to be there for them. It's the only thing that they get their self-worth from. That's the only positive they get. Do you know what it feels like to take your mask off? Do you know? To have a relationship with people, a relationship with God without your mask on, how real that actually feels? All a mask really does is cover up what you need. That's it. Some people would rather be miserable with their mask than admit their needs and give it to Jesus. Let's face it, I mean, for real, when the heat's on, when you get all frustrated, your mask comes off anyway, the real you comes out. Fight or flight is what they call it, or whatever. You might as well get it off now than later. You might as well take it off yourself for yourself, so later on down the road, you start to realize that you don't need that preacher to preach good or that worship team to invite him in as good as they do, and you need to find out that what's in you needs to be. Because God's going to need the real you when it comes time for you to be used. He ain't going to have time to wait around on you to take your mask off. He's going to need you then. There's a preacher. I was listening to a story about him the other day. He said he got a phone call. It was a really cool phone call. It was a really funny story. He got a phone call from a lady, locked herself in the closet, all this good stuff. And you laugh. Her husband was demon possessed. And this is for real. This isn't around here. This is like Northeast. So, crazy up there anyway. But I mean, for real, listen. True story. So he's him and a couple of the buddies, like, you know, I'm going to use Cameron and John up here. So anyway, you know, me and Cameron and John are hanging out, I get this phone call. She's like, hey, my husband's, he's crazy. He's demon possessed. I don't know what's going on. His head's spinning. He's thrown up against the wall. I don't know. So I look at Cameron and John. Hey man, y'all want to go? Y'all want to go with me? They're like, yeah, let's go. You know, John's you know he's going to do that. And Cameron's over here like, yeah. So, you know, and me and John, you know, we just finished up accountability meeting, so we're okay, right? We're all good. And we're hanging out. So anyway, so they get there, man, you know, and they're like, okay, here we go, guys. And they just start hitting this. He starts making these crazy noises, stuff's hitting the walls, and the wife's like, I'm still in the closet, I don't know what to do. So they're up on the door, and you know, it's bumping, right? Your heart, boom, 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 boom. And then in the back of your head, you're going, am I really right? So you look at everybody, and I look at Cameron, I'm like, Cameron, man, you ready to do this? Yeah, let's go. I was like, bro, you know we could die in there, right? What a way to go. Get to heaven, but like, bro, I cast the demon out, what'd you do? Everybody in there going, I just need to go back to earth. And then he looks at his other buddy. I look at John, you know, I'm like, man, you ready, dude? You ready? No, man, I really am living right. I lied that meeting. You know, I didn't expect to be up on some door with demons. I just gonna wait in the car because I don't want to mess nothing up. I'm sorry that I lied. I'm sorry that I led you to believe that I was doing better than I really was, but I'm not doing good. I don't want to be outcasting demons, man. I'm kind of scared. I'm just gonna wait in the car for you, all right? Yeah. But the issues that you face, the mask you put on and the things you deal with ain't always about you. It's about when that person calls you and says, I need you. The most selfish thing we can do is hold on to that mask. Keep it on. Maybe we can help somebody get over the issue that they've got, but the only way we can do that is if we let go of ours. I want y'all to get used to this. This isn't just like a random thing. I want y'all to get used to growth because our masks are coming off. There's no more fake in this group. And we are who we are, and everybody's going to know exactly what we are about. I mean, you know, people have masks of like, I don't even know, complexity. Like complex stuff. They try to make more of it than what it really is. People make it seem complex or difficult or more, you know, whatever to cover up this. You know, they're always saying stuff like, I don't know if Jesus is real. I mean, you know, I don't see him. And then, you know, I got on Google the other day and they said something about the Bible wasn't real, wasn't legit. So I mean, you know, it's on the internet, I gotta believe it. And I really don't know what to think about this dinosaur thing. I mean, millions of years old, it just don't make sense because the Bible doesn't say we've been here that long. So, or billions of years old. So if the dinosaurs are billions of years old, the Bible says, man, I don't know what to think, man, this ain't right. I can't go to church because it don't add up. But in reality, people's just covering up stuff. When in fact, you don't come to the church because you're doing something with that girlfriend you got. Or that boyfriend that you got that you shouldn't be. Or you're sending text messages at night when you should be asleep because you know your parents done told you to go to bed. I know it sounds childish, but it's that simple. You do things to cover up things that don't make any sense while you're covering up in the first place. And all you gotta do is come here, be who you are, get what you need, and come out clean. It's pretty easy. You know, in America, sadly, it's harder to get into some churches than it is to actually just meet Jesus. It sucks. It's the truth. And it's because of the mask we wear. We wonder why some people act like church is bad and why Jesus doesn't care. But the truth of the matter is, it's because we act like we don't care. I wouldn't want to be a part of something that didn't want me to be a part of it. I wouldn't want to be a part of something that tells me I don't look right, dress right, act right. Just don't. You don't accept me for who I am, then I'm going anyway. Man, y'all can go ahead and come up. I want to put a Bible verse up there real quick. Bro, you still with me? James 4:13. There it is. Now listen, you who say today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city. Spend a year there, carry on business, and make money. Live it there or stay there. That's fine. Whatever. So, y'all with me? We will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business, and make money. Today or tomorrow. Meaning not now. Plan on ahead. That's cool, right? Go to the next verse. Why you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. We do not know what tomorrow holds. We don't know what tonight holds. All we know is now. And with that, I want to talk to you about the mask of selfishness. The mask of selfishness can be painful to peel off. It's going to hurt. I'm a selfish dude. I'm not going to lie to you. I have been. I've gotten way better. Because it's what you want. It's what you need. It's all about you. And it's all about, I got to look out for myself. You know, I'm number one. I'm going to get mine. I'm going to get my money. I'm going to get them shit. I don't care. It's for me. A little news flash. You're a Christian now. God owns the entire world. We're going to be all right. Just think about it. What would happen if we covered up who we really are with a mask of who we think people want us to be? What would happen? What happens if we hide behind a mask or keep certain things hidden behind that same mask? Everything you need, everything that's been given to you, everything that's been trusted to you, everything you've learned throughout your life is meant to help you and other people while you're here on earth. Simple as that. It's not meant to, look what I got, look what I can do. It's meant to help others. You know, YOLO, they say that all the time. That was really big, I think, like last summer. But it was meant for good. YOLO is so true. It was meant for us to understand that we only have one life to live. We only have one shot at making a difference. And it turned out for an excuse to be stupid. To wear dumb clothes, to jump off roofs and kill ourselves. YOLO, right? Or YOLO! Only live once. But what if we actually took YOLO and we actually used our one life and used it to make a difference by using the things that we've been given? What if? It could be money, it could be almost everybody here ain't got money, I understand, but some of us do. But it could be money, it could be a talent we've been given, or just a conversation with somebody. None of you will ever know what it means to some people just to sit down and have a conversation with you. Or to have a letter received from somebody. I'm telling you, y'all have no idea. Any of y'all. I got some construction people, I don't care. But you have no idea what it means to people when they get things like that. As long as the masks are off and we are real with what we have, you can make a difference in anybody's life. Let me tell you something. And y'all can stand if you're comfortable. What you hold back here, you won't be able to take and use in heaven. That song you're supposed to sing to bless somebody around you, or somebody here, that money you don't necessarily need that you just want to hold on to, those clothes you have just hanging in your closet that you never wear because they're out of style or because they don't fit, will all be nothing when you make it to heaven. It won't be worth a dime. It won't even be worth having. What if what somebody needs to find Jesus, what if what they need to find Him, you have? And they never get it because we keep on that mask of selfishness. What if we took that mask off and just gave them what they needed? I want y'all to come up. And those of you who have a phone, I want y'all to kind of just hold on to it. If you don't have it with you, don't go get it. Just come to the front real quick. And this is just a short part, but those of you that have your phone in your hand, that phone is more powerful than you think it is. There's more ability to reach people in that out there than you think it is. There's more talent in this room than you think it is. There's more realness in this crowd than you think it is. Let me tell you something. Jesus gave it all to us so we can give it away to them. We have to realize that people need Jesus now. And if we can ever get over ourselves, the only thing we're going to want when we get to heaven is that list of people we helped get there. We ain't going to be worried about what we have here. We're going to want to look over to that crowd and be like, oh man, I had a part of them. I talked to them. I brought them to church. Man, I prayed with them. I gave them a letter. That's all that's going to matter. Right here and right now, if you're scared or you don't know that you're not sure where you're going to go, heaven or hell, because you've had a mask on and you wear that mask of fear, it's time to take it off. And get you some Jesus. I'm going to ask all of you to bow your head. I'm going to pray over you while you just make that decision if you want to take the first step in taking that mask off. And for some of us, those masks, because it's more than one. If you don't mind, bow your head and close your eyes. God, I thank you tonight for these kids, God, these grown people that have come here to the realization, knowing, God, that you are what it's about. The things we have here don't matter, God. The front we put up, God, it's no longer there, God. We are real and we are who you made us. No longer will we worry about what people think because we know who you are, and that's all that matters. God, we believe in you and we trust in you that everything we do from this day forward will glorify you and your name. God, we believe there's a greater calling on each one of our lives, and the only way we're going to get there is through taking off our masks. I thank thank you for each one here. God, I thank you for the commitment that's going to be made. God, I pray that you come in this place tonight, you move and you make a decision. Help us make a decision to do more for you. It's in Jesus' name.
My heart